get some pictures here. Oh, that's cool.
That'd be amazing. If you can't do $1,000, do whatever you can to help. But man, I have to believe that nationwide, listening across the country, there could be.
Not bad. Hey everybody, here we are at another not bad, and I got a lot to cover today. So let's just jump right into it. First off, let's do some quick promotion here for On Track Tuesday, which is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and it will be with Crooked River and Eastern. Dave is tomorrow night, and 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I'm already getting tongue-tied. Blah, blah, blah. So, check Dave out. He always puts on a good show. And see you there. Alrighty. Now let's get into the shout-outs. This week I'm going to start off with Dave Wagner. October 16th, 2019 is the title of his layout. And this is just a quick layout, his video. This is just a quick look at a portion of Jay's layout, and it's terrific modeling. I love the housing development going up in the countryside. I call it that because it's a construction scene, but I liked the way he did it. It was really creative. Definitely must-see YouTube video that you want to see. It is definitely not bad. Jay has 42 subscribers. The next one is our friend Marty at M&M Shortline. Grain Egg Elevator Update. And wow, Marty, you knocked it out of the park. I know you said, oh, I didn't get enough paint or whatever on the silos. Well, I'll tell you what, I think it made it look a lot more realistic myself. At least on camera it does. And I love the way your roof turned out with the tin and the flat areas. Wow, that is very nice. I still think the silos look great. I'm sure a few other people will agree, and I think there's probably some things that you can do with it, but man, it looks great. And by the way, I love the KWs. I don't care what the Peterbilt people say. The KWs are sweeter. So, thanks, Marty, and it was definitely not bad. M&M Shortline, Marty, he has 90 subscribers. Let's see if we can help him out a little bit. As all these guys on here, I mean, it don't matter if they have 10 subscribers or 3,000. If you're not subscribed to them, subscribe to them. I think you'll find out that the one I ain't steering you wrong. Subscribe, like, comment to them. I'm telling you, there ain't nothing better than getting a good comment on your video, and or somebody asking you a question. I just think it's great. The next one we go into is shunting shunters. Okay. Toby's Family Epilogue. Now this is a little different, but I like it. It's like a little skit that they put on with your model railroad, and I liked it. It definitely made me smile, and I hope to see some more creativity like this from time to time. You got to see the video to know what I mean. But not bad at all. And they have 596 subscribers. I think we can find them 4 more so you can hit 600, don't you think? The next one is Angus's Trains. View of my layout on a train. And I love this kind of a video, which gives you the view from the train aspect, usually from sometimes it looks like it's the cab, but or even if it's on a flat car or something going around. I just like the way that I like those videos. I'm going to get me a camera to do that, because I just think it just accents your layout so much better, and it's definitely a view that you wouldn't normally think of. What does it look like from the train? So I really love it. But anyhow, this is a very cool, because it says that in the descriptions that he's actually doing 2 different layouts. But he kind of melded them together, in the video, and wow, I'd have never known if I wouldn't have read the description. And it's from his old layout and a new layout, and he put some music to go in with it, which was very appropriate for the video. It really accented it well. This fella really did a nice job with this video, and hats off to him, because it is definitely not bad. He has 101 subscribers, so I hope you definitely fix him up. The next one I have is, I'm sorry guys, but it's not really a train video, but it's an interesting video, and I hope you check it out. And just because I liked it, he's got thousands of video followers and stuff, but it's just a cool video. And it's done by Pete, P-I-E-T, not Pete Wellen, Floss, or Flossy, or Floss, F-L-O-S-S-E. And it's Tsunami from Heaven, Amazing Rainstorm Time Lapse, Downburst Microburst is the title. And what he did is he had a storm that was coming in through this valley over a river, and he did a time lapse type thing. It is the neatest thing I ever saw. You gotta definitely check it out. It isn't a very long video. It's only like, if I think right, 50 seconds or something like that long. But it is so cool. You need to check it out. If you like photography, which I do, anything that looks cool, I like it. And these guys just this guy just did an awesome job. And it's just a little bit more than not bad. Something to make you smile. All right, and the next one I got is Rick K. Never realized it before, but Rick K. Okay. And this is update number 1, New Beginnings. And the title is perfect because Rick, I think, had I think the cardboard that Rick put in as a background was a cool idea because it definitely set off what he was doing. And he's just starting out with his layout. I mean, just starting out. And he's working up ideas, just as we all have at one time or another. And, you know, I remember starting out like that. No, hey, it was a lot of fun. Plus, you're videoing it. And not to mention, he has a really cool train. Something that you don't see too often. So check him out. Thanks, Rick, for sharing. And I'm hoping to see a lot more coming from your way, buddy. He has 27 subscribers, people. I know we can help out there. So, and that's it for the regular shout outs. But I'm going to change things around a little bit this week. And I'm going to go to the featured channel of the week. That's my new segment that I did. I started it out last week, and my first guy was Vinny from BNSF 6951. Well deserving. And this week is a guy that I think is pretty terrific guy. I met him at Steamtown here last May. Got to spend a little time with him. Got to talk a little bit more, and I consider us pretty good friends. We text back and forth to each other and stuff, and I just think he's a pretty good guy. And this week's feature is Hot Rod Rodney 25. Rodney's channel has a lot to offer everyone, and he has a really cool DC layout, and he runs occasionally updates on it with a lot of great modeling tips, some that are not what you'd normally figure, but they work out and they look great, and I just like it. The only thing you got to remember about Rodney's is you don't put, what was it that you stuck on the one time? Birdseed or something, and the mice come and decided to attack your train. But that's what I'm saying. You go to his channel and it's always got, it does something that is terrific and makes you smile. And not to mention he has the Thursday night live chat, which he shouts out people. He does a lot of announcements, and I like it when he takes his rolling stock, because he has a huge rolling stock collection in HO. And he'll pull out some of the cars, some of the neatest looking cars that you don't normally see. And I just think it's great. And I think he really tries real hard to hunt down cars that you don't normally see, because that's what he likes to collect. But he has a nice collection, and just check him out. I think you'll like him. Hot Rod Rodney 25 is the name of his channel. Check him out on Thursday night with his live chat at 7 o'clock when the technology allows him. He's been having a lot of problem with technology, but I think he's getting it worked out and fixed, and I think he's back on track. So thank you, Rodney, and check him out. And that is our featured channel of the week. I hope I did you justice, Rodney. And now I'm going to take us to the Railfan videos of the week. And the first one, are not the videos, the feature videos. I'm trying to get out of that Railfan video of the week thing where it's like a contest, and it's not. What we're going to do this, I'm just, for now on, when I do Railfan videos, I'm going to just lump them all together and feature every one of them. So, because they're all special. Okay, the first one is going to be Crooked River and Eastern CSX commemorative units. Awesome day of rail fanning. And it was. Matter of fact, I texted Dave and said, boy, I wish you could have told me you was going to that thing, because I'd have probably made a road trip to go check that out. And it was pretty cool from what I've seen of the video. So check it out. I think you'll really like it. It was a good Railfan video. The next one is Roger Coleman. Turnbull Creek is the name of his video. And I really like this one. It's a CSX train coming across a bridge over Turnbull Creek. And it was a really terrific angle and shot of that bridge and the train coming across it. I like bridge shots. I just think they're cool. And so for that, he made the Railfan feature this week. Roger Coleman, Turnbull Creek. The links for these will all be in my description for all the things that I mentioned today. So there'll be links for every one of them. The next one is Conrail Guy. Once in a lifetime event. The CSX 911, 1776, and 3194, all on the same train on the CSQ. Okay, whatever the CSQ is. But this was a really terrific shot. I mean, for you to catch them, not just sitting still, but they were moving. And to be sitting there rail fanning and all of a sudden here they come by. I want to tell you, I'd be shouting louder than what this kid was. Or young, I shouldn't call him a kid, a young fella. I know just from the sound of his voice, he sounds fairly young. But I'd have been even more excited than, I'd have been just downright ecstatic. You'd have definitely heard, not bad. Definitely, because it was really a great catch, I thought. So, that was Conrail Guy is the name of his channel. And the last Railfan video feature I got is Noah Railfanning. Beautiful RS5T on MSE 65. Now, I don't know what RS5T means, and I maybe I'm just don't take the time to learn some of these things, but or the MS. I figured out the MSE is the name of the railroad, and 65 must be the line or something it's on. I don't know, but I really liked the way this young man did his Railfan video. He took the shots that he got, okay, and incorporated them with Google Maps so you could see exactly where he was at. I mean, it was really cool. He showed the lines and everything on it. Wow, not bad at all. So if you get a chance to check out his video, Noah Railfanning, like I said, he incorporates, like I said, I think it was Google Maps. It's one of the map programs where they come down from the satellite and you get the image, and then boom, he takes you to the site. You watch the Railfan thing going on, and it just made a great video. It was a lot of fun. So thank you, Noah Railfanning. And that ends the Railfan video features of the week. Now, the question of the week this week, well, first off, I want to address last week's question, which was, do you have any family members that like rail fanning with you? And I got some really great answers. Really great answers. I think one of my favorites was Kevin Brown's he says his wife likes to go with him also. Like I said, my wife likes to go. He says she takes her knitting along and they order pizza. And I said, I could, and if you've ever, which I met Kevin Brown, again, at Steamtown last week, and I met his wonderful wife. And I could picture her sitting there knitting and eating pizza while we're railfanning. That sounds like a blast. I could have a ball with that. So, thank you for your responses on my question of the week, because you guys have been just fabulous with it, just fabulous. And I'm enjoying the question of the week portion of this so much anymore. I'll be honest with you, I'm having sometimes a little bit problem coming up with a question. But anyhow, you wouldn't think so. I think of a question and I don't write it down. It's my problem. I'll think of a question during the week or something and I don't write it down and then I forget it. Yeah, that's a sign of getting a little old, I guess. But anyhow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in here and I'm going to give you a video to watch, okay, for this question of the week. And because it got me thinking and scratching my head, and I understand this man's dilemma, okay? And I'm sure you will too, because I think we all been there at one time or another. And he's been around long enough. I think he knows the answer, but he probably ain't going to like it. But anyhow, I want you to watch DJ Model Works Layout version 2.0, and I'll have the link in the description. Update number 19. What is an update? This is the name. That's the title of it. And DJ, he hasn't been putting out too many, or not DJ, DG Model Works. Well, I keep saying DJ. I shouldn't say that, because they're two total different people. But DG Model Works, I like his channel. The guy is totally honest. He does reviews. He does a real nice job of reviews. I think his layout looks awesome. He's been working on it for a while. But he come to a point where he hasn't been making any update videos lately, and people have asked him why we haven't seen anything lately. And so he come on to say, well, he come to a spot where he had a track planner help him with his layout. And he told him what he wanted. You know, he told him he was, at the time when he made the track plan, the guy that helped him, he said he just wanted a couple. There were certain industries that he wanted into his layout. He gave them the size of the thing and the direction he was going, and they come up with this track plan. Well, he did all the bench work, and he's been started into the scenery, and he's about halfway through it. I would say halfway, maybe a little less. And he come to a stop because he decided. How did he put it? He wrote it down here. In the middle of the building, he got a new sense of direction of the way he wanted his layout to go. And he said he never had a sense of direction before. And when he said a sense of direction, he explained all what he wants to do. Now, I've stretched this out way too longer than what I need to, but my question of the week is, do you ever end up arguing with yourself over what to do with your layout? And because this is basically what DG is going through. He's arguing with himself. There ain't nobody else arguing with him. It's him arguing with himself. Because he doesn't want to, he wants to change a couple things so that he can incorporate a few things into his layout. But he doesn't want to tear down anything to do it. He wants to try to incorporate it without. And I don't know. I don't. He says because he said if he has to tear it down, he said he said he's sick of tearing down layouts and putting up new ones. And I feel him for him there, but I think he's going to have. I don't know. I don't know the answer for him. Maybe if you see the video, maybe you got an answer for him. But he's a nice guy, and I'd hate to see him quit making videos and because he's frustrated with where he wants to go and what he's got or what he's got, and he doesn't want to change it. And I'd hate to see him quit because I really like his channel. He seems like a really great guy. I'd like to meet him someday. Maybe he'll come out to Strasbourg. But the question of the week is, do you ever end up arguing with yourself over what to do with your layout? I know I have. Which we're going to go to the layout next. I'm going to ask for help. I'm sure I'll get a lot of things going on here. Now, let's go to the layout. All right, we're at the layout, and I'm going to show you something here. Okay. There it goes. And as you see, let me try switching this here. There. To the wide angle. We got her running. And I got a track that it's going on. I'm going to speed her up a little. Guys on Facebook that follow me on Facebook and some of the things. I put a video of this running the other day after I got it running. And I had her zinging pretty fast around her. And they all yelled at me to slow her down. So I ain't running it real fast. So anyhow, I got her running around here. But I have a problem. And I'm going to show it to you. Here, let me see here. We're going to get this up here and we'll bring this right to here. And stop. Now, what I'm going to do, I'll put this near a little box car. And we got hooked up a piece of rolling stock. All right. Let's get her going. Now, it don't matter how fast get it going or how slow you take it. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to run her hair through here. Now, you watch what happens here. As soon as it hits this one spot, I've actually seen it a lot worse than that. I'll bring it around to where I can get to it easy. But, well, shut it off. Stop there. All right. But it's only that one spot. I can take it anywhere else on the whole layout, but that one spot. Now, you talk about frustration. I've checked everything out. I cannot find what is making it do it. So I've come down to one of two things. My son thinks I'm nuts, okay? First off, I think it's please don't take this the wrong way, but I think the coupler on that scale train is junk. My opinion. You don't hear me say stuff like that too often, but I think it is. I don't like it. All right. And so I am going to change it and put a KD on it with a long shaft, because it seems like the shaft on that is real tight. And I think what's happening is when it hits there for that particular corner, for some reason, it wants to shift the rolling stock over. But it only does it with rolling. I can run that train by itself all day long on that track, and it don't derail. It works great. But as soon as I put a piece of rolling stock on it, the piece of rolling, as soon as it hits that, and it seems like when it hits the train part of it to the engine part of it, hits the curve, that the problem begins. So, now, I know there's a difference between a 6-axle train and a 4-axle train. So, that's the only 6-axle train I've got running on here, so I don't know what to do. Please let me know. Tell me what you think. So, anyhow, I want to thank you for watching. Oh, one more thing before we go. This is going to be a long video. I can see it. Editing nightmare. We have an update on the contest Diorama, because yes, we are going to do a Diorama, folks. Remember me showing you that? Well, I decided when I was up at, let me take you off of that. I was up at Buck's yesterday. I asked Buck to maybe help me make a base for that, and we decided to redo it all together, and look at that nice base we got made here. Yep, it's got a nice wood bottom, wood back. See, we got wood and foam glued down in the center here, and I also got a back there for a small backdrop. Not bad, huh? So, it's on, buddy. You guys wanted to see me make a Diorama? You're going to get it. And the winner of it gets it when it's all done. So, we're going to go from there. And I've already decided I'm going to incorporate a car. This is not going on it. I'm sorry, folks, but that was my first one I ever did. And I kind of want to keep it for my sentiment value. But I will paint up a piece of rolling stock or something else on that layout that will say not bad on it. And maybe more. So, I think you'll all be all right with it. So, but anyhow, again, I want to start off by saying thank you for watching. Thank you for the subscriptions, 500 plus. 500 plus people. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I deserve it myself, but thank you again. And I will catch you next week with another Not Bad. Maybe, just maybe, depending on how the week goes, you might even have a quick little Diorama video come through. So we'll have to see how the week goes. And so check it out. May the Lord's will be done in your life, and you find peace and happiness always. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Not bad, huh?